I live with him. He needs some help to protect myself. Now I'm uncomfortable. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. Everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you're lying on me. This is why I'm losing my marriage.
Married one of the most controversial athletes in NBA history and is now shocked that her marriage is a mess. CPS has been called to their home 3 times in under 3 months. Yet somehow she wants us to believe she never saw this coming. Because when a man has money, women see what they want to see. And that blindness has a price. And in this case, children are paying it. Before we go any further, I want to ask you to do something. Stay with me all the way through this video before you form your opinion, because this conversation has layers, and if you leave early, you will miss the part that matters most.
To know me, you know I am so prideful and so private. It hurt me so bad to have to even protect myself in this type of way. But my marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far.
Welcome back, family, to Family Still Matters. I'm Deborah. Welcome. If you were dating a man and somebody told you he had a documented history of issues with his children, allegations about his behavior, and a public record of chaos, would you still marry him? Most women would say no. But a lot of those same women that said no would change their answer the moment you told them that man had money. That is what this video is about. And if that makes you uncomfortable, good, because it is supposed to. Let me be straight with you. Dwight Howard's wife is out here on social media crying, saying she didn't know, saying she was blindsided, saying she loved him too much to leave. But women need to stop letting love and lifestyle be the same thing, because they're not. Because the moment that man is broke, that love that you couldn't leave for will disappear fast.
But it's not even about me. It's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with the kids. I have to be witnesses too. I'm in the police at the house. They ask me questions. I don't know how do I lie for my husband. I've never been married before. I'm in love with my husband. I don't want him to get in trouble. So of course I'll be his alibi. But this is going way too far. And now I'm getting mixed all in this. I have been with this man for 14 months. I cannot ruin my entire life for something that this person is doing. I just cannot do it. I tried to get so much help. I asked for counseling in our marriage. We went through 2 different counselors. When I say I love my husband, I don't want to leave my husband. But the positions he keeps putting me in, and it's all over nothing. I keep telling people he needs some help, y'all. I live with him. This is not him. This is not Dwight. This is trauma. This is everything he's been through, but just not the kids. I have to advocate for the kids. And I can't go down for what he's doing. So they took our daughter. And I'm just sitting there like, do I speak up? Do I be quiet? What do I do? But I caught this man.
By the end of this video, you are going to walk away with a clear understanding of what it looks like when a woman chooses a lifestyle over discernment and the very real consequences that follow, especially when children are caught in the middle. Here is the hard truth. When you silence your own gut to listen to other people telling you to stay, and children are suffering in that house, you are not a victim of circumstances. You are a participant in it. Let that sink in. Let's talk about what it means to walk into a relationship with your eyes open. Dwight Howard is not a mystery. He has been in the public eye for years, and his history with his children, his behavior, his off-court drama, none of that was hidden.
What do you think my child has been seeing? I will take all the smoke when it comes to my child.
But that smoke is not healthy. It's because
you're right. So then leave us the alone. I've said that from day one. A priest coming to my child in Georgia as he's running around on this farm, trying to force him to say on camera, because there's cameras everywhere, this didn't happen to me here, and you need to take care of this. Real chill, real lackadaisical, real like, oh, it ain't nothing. Huh? I find out it's nothing because he's done this before many times and has gotten away with it. Why? Because his uncle is a DA and everybody in Georgia knows this is what they do. Kept me in court, taking everything from me as I tried to better myself, as I tried to pull myself out of this stuff after I've been forced to stay in Florida by that agreement.
This was not a secret man living a quiet life that nobody knew about. Now, there will be women watching this who will say, you can't judge someone based upon their past. People change. Love gives people a chance. Ladies, we know we say that real convenient. When it's convenient, we'll say that. And I'll give it to you and say, I hear that. I hear what you're saying. But there is a difference between giving someone a chance and choosing to unsee documented patterns of behavior because the lifestyle they're offering looks so good. She didn't stumble into this marriage uninformed. She walked in, saw the red flags, and decided the lifestyle was worth the risk. We saw her on social media giving marriage advice, talking about picking your battles, talking about being a wife. She was selling a dream while living in a situation she already knew was unstable. The first divorce filing came at 6 months. Think about that. 6 months. That means before the first year was even done, something happened that made her want out. And she still went back. When you go back, not because your gut tells you to, but because other people tell you to, you have handed your discernment, your common sense over to someone else. And whatever happens after that point is not just something that happened to you. The money made the decision easier to justify. And that is the part nobody wants to say out loud.
I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him, his son, to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody wanna fucking listen because he got the money. I kept saying, whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you're lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it.
I'm mad at you for lying on me. And I love you still. And it is no beef, David, okay? You don't have to hide from me and run from me. I miss Amber. I'm going to be in this room in the corner. I'm not bothering you. You're innocent in this. But never forget, when you lie on people, David, you can get them killed, sent to prison or jail. You can. Yeah. So you must always tell the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Telling the truth what you lie, how you made them lie. What are you doing in Layla's room? Framing her? He's literally in her room, framing her. And I'm going to record it all.
There are children in that house. That is the part of this conversation that has to be said clearly and without any softening. When you choose to stay in a situation because you are in love with the lifestyle, or because other people are telling you your commitment means you have to endure, and children are being harmed in that environment, your silence is not loyalty, it is participation. You are complicit. She said she provided alibis. She said she covered for him. She said she stayed because people around her told her that leaving too soon would mean she did not honor her vows. Nobody's vows say protect a man over children. Nobody stood at an altar and swore to cover up lies told to the police. That's criminal. And here is the thing that cuts deep, deep. She admitted she would not call out the lying. She would not speak up until the situation started coming back on her directly. The kids being harmed, that wasn't enough. The stepson being coached to lie, that wasn't enough. It became enough when she became his target. That tells you everything about what was really driving the decision to stay. Think on that. If Dwight Howard had no money, no status, no NBA legacy, she would have been gone before the first divorce filing was ever reversed. The strength to leave would have come a lot easier if there was nothing financially cushioning the decision to stay. The situation with the children should have been the line. For a lot of women, it was not.
And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else did this man. But I got to protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable. Now, I don't know what is going to, I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too fucking far. And I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it was supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary. This is why I'm losing my fucking marriage. Because the money, y'all didn't want to help him.
I did a whole video on this. The realities of stepping into a blended family situation are something women and men do not take serious enough before they sign up for. And this situation with Dwight Howard's wife is exactly why I made those videos. When you marry a man, you are marrying his full life, his children, his co-parenting situation, his history with his children, his unresolved trauma, his unresolved issues, all of it. Royce Reed, which was Dwight Howard's ex, has been saying for years that there were issues with how these children were being handled.
Until you do right by me, it's always been about the kids, bitch. It's always been about the kids. Now you want to speak? I'm still blocked up, so I can't see what the fuck you're saying. But now you want to speak because he brought you into it? Girl! It's everybody else's fault? Wow! So you just don't think any of us fell for the antics either, right? None of us fell for the narcissism. Are you fucking crazy, Amy? Amber? What is it? Like, are you serious right now? You call me crazy, right? You said I was jealous. You said I wanted him when it's always been about the damn kids. And now you want to sit here and cry and sit here and be like, it's because of what everybody else did to him. No, it's because of what he does to people. Shit, I was just fucking first. I was collateral damage. Let's call Royce crazy. And people will believe it because I'm baby Jesus. Girl, shut up.
She was called crazy. She was dismissed. She was labeled bitter. And the women who came after her, including this one, the wife that's crying, looked at her and saw an obstacle instead of a warning sign. Now that same woman is now on social media saying the exact things Royce said. And Royce is on her story pointing that out very directly because she lived it first. You cannot walk into a man's chaos, dismiss the woman who survived it before you, and then act surprised when the same chaos finds you. That is not bad luck. That is a pattern you chose to ignore. Due diligence before marriage is not unromantic. Talking to people who were there before you, looking at how a man actually treats his children when the cameras are off, watching how he handles conflict with people he supposedly loves, that's how you protect yourself. And if that information is available and you set it aside because the man is rich and famous, you made a choice, a clear adult choice. Women have to stop walking into situations with their eyes closed and calling it love. Sometimes it's not love. Sometimes it's just access. Call it what it is.
Always taking shots. Girl, you are not the first one who was falling for the okie doke. Just like he told you that video of him talking about what happens in his bed was AI. That ain't AI. But your just wanted to sit there and believe it. You know that wasn't AI. You sit here and you believe what you want to believe because it served you. It was never about the kids. You are saving face. You don't want to go down with him. So now you're speaking out and saying, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Yes, you do. Because you're sitting here, oh, these are my stepkids. I'm his wife. Then why are you going overseas and leaving these children by themselves in a big house? And no, let's not sit here and say, oh, there was someone always there. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And you know it wasn't. And also, don't sit here and be talking shit like, I know you talked to Royce, Tiffany. You damn right she talked to me. I'm that friend. I talk back. That's me. Yeah, I'm that person. I'm a talk. So, as I pull into my driveway, just letting y'all know, do not fall for it. Do I feel bad for her? I wouldn't say that I feel bad for her. I do not have any type of like, I don't have any sympathy. I don't have any empathy. And the reason I say that is because we tried to tell you. And we tried to tell you because we were trying to save our kids. We were trying to save our children. And you knew that. That's the part I can't get with. Like, I appreciate the fact that you're speaking up now. But the damage is done. The damage is done. My son is 18. It took you this long. My son is 18. I've been trying to save him from this man. And you were threatening to fight me in the street over this girl. And the only reason that I'm even a part of it is because I've been there. And I know the damage that it causes. And people sitting there like, oh, you're not the best mother either. You're not this. Yes, I made my mistakes. Braylon was my firstborn. I went from dancing on a court in shorts and a half top to being a mama. And I did my best. And I fought and I fought and I cried. Like, y'all, I did my best. But to see someone sit here and still make excuses for this person and blame it on other people and say it's a trauma, it's the stuff he's been through, and you know, these other people did him like this. We all knew he needed help. We all knew that he had a problem. We all knew that he was a narcissist and manipulative. We all knew that he could piss on you and say it's rain. We knew it. You just didn't want to listen. So, do I feel bad for her? I really don't even know how to answer that question. I don't wish that on anybody, but sometimes you have to experience, you know, sometimes you got to experience things for you to really be able to put yourself in someone else's shoes. So for that, I that she had to almost get in our shoes, and I say almost because she's not a mama. She don't have a dog in the fight. But I don't feel bad for her only because she's still pointing the finger back this way. Like, she was different. You're not different. You were just another one. And it's gonna happen again. He's gonna manipulate somebody else and, you know, say that all of us did this and we used him, and, you know, of course he is. Why wouldn't he? I think my biggest hope is for these kids to be safe back with their mama and grandma, and loved, and not just have money thrown at them and now you're just supposed to be happy. Because money is not a pacifier. Maybe it is, because it seems like when you took that pacifier out, people started screaming and crying. So I don't know. Money ain't never made me do anything. Shit, I was sued for $500 million and I was still opening my mouth.
On this channel, we talk about family, faith, and real issues impacting our homes, our community, our relationships. Why? Because I believe family still matters. And these are conversations like this one that we do not run from here. If this video spoke to you, go ahead and give it a like. It helps more people to find this conversation. Leave a thoughtful comment below. Tell me your thoughts. I want to hear from you. If you disagree, I welcome it. And if you believe this message, that someone in your family or in your circle of friends needs to hear it, please share it with them. And if you are not yet a subscriber and you believe this kind of content is worth your time, please join the Family Still Matters family and community and subscribe today. Again, I'm Deborah. This is Family Still Matters, and discernment matters too. May God continue to richly bless you. God bless.